Hey guys, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of something that happened to me recently. Trying to get a box to open on the channel. It's a Modern Horizons 2 draft booster box. I ordered this from StockX. It's a website where you can buy collectibles and stuff like that at different prices, depending on whatever the seller is willing to sell to you for. So I'm going to show my receipt here. I know I had to redact a few things because, it has my address and, the price I paid and stuff like that. But you can see that I ordered a Magic the Gathering TCG Modern Horizons 2 Draft Booster Box, right? So what I received in the mail was this guy, right? So obviously we can see that there's a big difference between a bundle and a box, right? Now they do put this little tamper seal here on it. Okay, so the way StockX works is they will the seller will ship it directly to StockX, and then StockX will have their authenticators go through and check it, make sure it's all good to go, and then send it out to the buyer. However, this individual sent the completely wrong product, right? And when I opened this, I was actually very skeptical. I was like, well, what the heck's going on here? Because not only is it the wrong item, but I also thought that there would be some Wizards of the Coast logos here. So I was thinking, and then this kind of what bulge was happening. I was like, oh, this guy's resealed, right? So it's not even that. So I wrote an email to StockX. I was like, hey, this is a completely wrong product, and I think that the seller's trying to scam people. Again, and that kind of goes back to my Jumpstart when I'm very paranoid about that getting scammed, and so I was very fearful of it, and this just again didn't pass my smell test, even though I don't have really a good smell test at this point. But I did some, but I didn't just leave it there. I did do some investigative reporting and stuff, and I went to my local Target and saw that the bundles did not have the Wizards of the Coast logos, the stamps on the shrink wrap. So that aside, I concede that that fact, and I told that to StockX, but they still sent me regardless, the seller still sent me the wrong product, right? I spent significantly more than what the price of a bundle is on a box, and sent this out to me, and I was rather upset, obviously, when I opened it up. And I did reach out to them, and they are going to issue me my refund once I send this back. But it just goes to show that you put a sticker on here saying that it's verified authentic, and and you can see it on my invoice right here. It even says in the title, right? And you don't know the difference between a bundle and a box. It's really frustrating, especially when buyers. It's not a fast process, right? It takes the seller to send it out to StockX, which could take a week, and then it takes like another week to get to you. So it's like a total of 10 days to receive something, where you order from Amazon, it's there a day or two later. So it's really frustrating to kind of see this happen. Now, they did give me a little bit of a discount for my future purchases and stuff like that, or purchase, not purchases, but my future purchase. And I was like, I'll take that just to kind of help pass the time. Because again, this is supposed to be for you guys, for the channel to kind of get some product up there, get some content up, get some product out there in the hands of, the subscribers and stuff. But yeah, ultimately disappointing. I'm going to send this back to them today. And then hopefully I'll have to find another route to get some Modern Horizons boxes, and some other cool stuff to open up. We do have our first battle coming up here next week. A couple of friends of mine have decided to pitch in and do a little bit of a battle. So that should be fun. First time doing that. But again, pretty disappointed in StockX. I appreciate them making, taking accountability and sending it out. But again, just having the completely wrong item shipped out, that's also on the seller. So they told me when I wrote them an email, they responded back saying that it was their error and not the seller's error. I was like, I don't understand how it's your error when the seller is the one who ships the product, right? So the seller is the one who should have seen this, or both, I mean, both StockX and the seller should have seen this and say, hey, it's a draft booster box, right? And immediately know, especially if they have a bundle already available and they have, if they're selling bundles and boxes, they should know what the differences are, right? So it's pretty disappointing. I was pretty upset when I opened this box and, I was about to raise all hell, but nevertheless, thank you StockX for making it right. And hopefully, and again, that just goes to a point that I made on my last video, where it's just like, hey, buy from your local game stores if you can. Support, not just to support them, but also just to avoid any of this stuff, any of these shenanigans. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. I'm not going to open this because I have to send it back. But we will have another unboxing or pack battle coming up here soon. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.